Parents, I know this may be a hard pill to swallow, but when your children decide that they no longer want to speak to you, go no contact, as they say, it is your fault, sorta. Now, hear me out. The hardest part of my spiritual journey was realizing and accepting the fact that my son has decided to go no contact with us. And although it hurts, I had to realize what fault that I play in this. Once I realized the fault that I played in it, I had to forgive myself along with forgiving him and allowing him to live in a way that he chooses to live because he's an adult, and trusting that God keeps us both safe and hopefully one day reunite us. But in the meantime, that's his journey. And I had to realize my faults. I see a lot of parents coming on these apps talking about how their kids went no contact, and they talk to us as if they had no hands in it. You know you had hands in it. The person that you see right now is not the person I always was. At one time, I was in pain. Why was I in pain? Because I had a lot of unhealed issues, unhealed things within me that I never tapped into because I didn't want to tap into them. I knew they were there, but it's kind of difficult to be accountable for your actions if you don't even want to see the things that you've done. The first step in healing is acknowledging that you have a problem, and that's what I had to do. And there were some things that I've said, some things that I've did that caused a strain in the relationship between me and my son, and I realized that. So I'm not going to sit here and say that he decided to go contact, one day he woke up and said, I'm not. No, that wasn't the case. He did what was best for him, and I commend him for that. I commend him for being an adult and deciding to step out on his own 2 feet and deal with things the way he wants to deal with them, instead of staying in a situation where he felt like he was burdened. I commend him for that. And I feel that the reason why he was able to do that is because of the positive things that I have given him in his life. Everything wasn't negative. Some was positive. So as parents, hold yourself accountable. Stop blaming the children. What did you do? And once you figure that out, heal yourself. Forgive them, let go, and let God.